How's it going, people? It's a beautiful morning today. I just have to take it easy, which is a challenge, to be honest. I'm not saying this bike does not go slow, because it does. It's not like a typical 1000. You can ride it slower, but it likes to go fast as well. It feels at home, definitely, when you go fast. It feels very natural and easy. I think that's the problem with this bike. It feels so easy to ride fast. I'm not gonna overtake this one, because it keeps me going slower. If I overtake him, then I'll overtake the next guy and the next guy, and I'll keep riding like an idiot. And on public roads, it's stupid. I know we all do it. That's the reason why you get a bike in the first place, let's be honest, but you gotta use your brains as well sometimes. Bike sounds so good. Especially on the downshifts. It's got such a nice tone to it. Listen to this. Lovely. Lovely sound. We're gonna go to the Super Sausage, see what's up, and then we're gonna go back and stop at Gasoline Juice. They might have some interesting events this week, this day. Usually they have car events mostly, but very impressive cars, so it's worth the trip. And also coffee at Gasoline Juice is amazing. The owner, Caesar, he's an Italian bloke, and he does know his coffee. And usually here in this area, there's always like oil. I don't know why, but yeah, there were some oil marks actually, but they were dry. But always, I don't know what's the reason for that. Medusa just flies, man. The reason why these engines keep going forever and ever is because you just can't redline them every time like a 600. You just can't. Or if you would probably be stuck in second gear all the time. so they keep going and going. In the States, I know people who had their boosters running for 100,000 miles, 80,000 miles. Crazy mileage for a motorcycle, in my opinion at least. You don't hear that very often, but boosters keep going, man, because the engines are so good, so strong. It's just quality. 24-year-old bike. Really nice houses in this village, man. What? Unbelievable. Hello to you too. Do you know what? I've been in this village, I know how many times already, and I never keep remembering the name. I always forget what the name of this village is, but it's a nice village. Also, the road surface is not great in this area, but we'll just take it slow. And then guess what? We've got a couple of cyclists ahead of us. So. Quite a popular road is for cyclists because there's no traffic, and it's not always the cyclist that's the problem. Sometimes it's the driver behind the cyclist, because you get these people, they're just afraid of overtaking bicycles. It's mental. I think if you're afraid of overtaking a bicycle, you should not be driving. It's not that hard, guys. Keep 1.5 meters distance from the cyclist and just overtake. Because sometimes, especially on weekends, you go to these busy places like the Cotswolds or whatever, and there's this massive queue, and when you look far ahead, you've usually got a small car with a woman driving it, generally, and just afraid of overtaking.